What a perfect night for you to meet and make a deal. It's so dark you can't see the dirty looks on each other's faces.
What if I give you a fake? You ever thought of that?
Well, in that case, at least I'd have the pleasure of seeing you cut up into little pieces and fed to the birds. Hand it over to George. Well?
It's the deed to the mine, all right. Signed and sealed.
And the map, is it there?
Yeah, it's all here.
Let him out, Rin.
Come on, you. Get out. Don't be shy. Your friends are paying a lot to see you.
Messed you up good, didn't they?
Ain't as bad as it looks.
Oh yeah? Grown into a real tough guy, haven't you?
We did it! We did it! Have you called Tokyo yet, boss?
Who in Tokyo?
You know, him, the man. Who else?
No, I haven't yet.
Wait till he finds out what we've done for him. That ought to be worth a carload or two. There's no telling how much it could be worth altogether.
I wouldn't start thinking that way if you want to stay healthy.
I know, but I can dream, can't I? I mean, boss, after all, it's been 10 years.
You idiot. It's been 15 years he's been searching for it, and now that he's finally got his hands on it, you think he's gonna let you or anyone skim a little off the top? He'd spend another 15 years tracking you down, and then he'd skin you alive.
Yeah, you're probably right.
After all he's gone through and sacrificed, he even quit the service 2 years after the incident, just to make sure he was in the clear. He probably didn't have to, but he did. Maybe to him, his good name is even more important than gold. There are men like that, or so I'm told.
Oh, man, what I wouldn't give for just a glimpse of it.
Those gunshots, they scared me to death. But the weirdest part is, nobody's saying anything about what happened. It's like the whole damn thing was just some kind of crazy dream.
This a no smoking area too?
So how did you really find Mamoru Araki?
Like I said, he just came to me.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Tanakura believes it.
You never thought of selling him to Tanakura yourself?
Hey, I'm just a hired hand around here.
One who keeps his cards pretty close to his vest.
I just go with who pays more. That's my philosophy of life. So, were you like looking to give me a bonus or something?
Actually, I had something else in mind. When are you planning to go over to the other side again?
Who said I was?
But you can't deny that you would at the drop of a hat.
It's no fun playing if I have to show you my cards.
All right, go ahead. Stay as long as you want. But from now on, you don't smoke whenever I'm around.
Fair enough.
Huh?
Can I get you something? Tea or coffee?
Oh, thank you very much, but please don't bother. I'm fine.
Oh, well, okay. Well then... How do you feel about my father, if you don't mind me asking?
I think your father is a fine man.
Come on, that's not what I meant!
You know what? I envy you, Miyuki. I really do.
Huh?
I envy you having a father like that.
You're wrong about him. He's not such a fine man.
He is. He's a very fine man. Mamoru!
Sanae.
That's some welcome home.
Idiot! Always thinking of yourself. Do you know what you've done?
All right, calm down. He's been beat up enough already. Let's not stand out here in the cold. Bring him inside. Miyuki. It's the middle of the night. You should be in bed. Why are you here?
I'm old enough to go to bed when I want.
What were you thinking, Mamoru? I told you never to come here. We made a deal that you'd contact me only through Master, and then he'd pass the word on.
I know, but this couldn't wait.
Why? What happened?
That guy, what's his name? The bodyguard guy. He came to the place where I work.
What?
When?
Around the middle of November. And he kept asking me things about you, Sanae. I couldn't get him to tell me what he was after. I knew it had to mean trouble. I mean, this guy just walks in. How did he find me anyway?
Kodama has a way of finding what he wants. Looks like we made the mistake of underestimating him. He's a better bloodhound than we thought.
But does that mean he's found out?
Did you tell that Genzame gang anything? You did good.
I kept my mouth shut. I didn't tell them anything. Just like he told me to.
Kodama told you that, huh?
He said if they ever found out Sis was Genzo Araki's daughter, she'd be in big trouble. So... They didn't like it when I wouldn't tell them anything. I thought I was gonna die. And then I remembered he said they'd use me for bait.
Idiot! Do you have any idea what Mr. Tanakura had to hand over to them just to get you back? I'm sorry, Mr. Tanakura, that you had to give up the deed to your property.
Well, it's no great loss. The fact is, I didn't know how I'd ever unload that mountain. Cost me a fortune in taxes. It's more trouble than it's worth nowadays.
But I thought...
You have no idea how relieved I am not to have that pile of dirt looming over me every day like a black cloud. From now on, it's their responsibility.
Still, I'm very sorry.
What I'm worried about is our friend, Mr. Kodama. Just what is that sly bastard up to?
You never know. He might not be all bad.
Oh, come on. He's a hero now? Please.
I mean, after all, he did right by you, didn't he, Mamoru?
It's always been like this. Every time I leave you on your own, you get yourself into trouble and I have to pick up the pieces.
But sis...
Listen, Mamoru. Obviously, you can't stay around here. Not with the Genzame crowd snooping about. You'll have to go back to Sendai in the morning.
Go back? But don't you think now that he's here, I mean...
No. If he's spotted hanging around this town, or he's seen with you, it'll just make them suspicious. We don't want them finding out the truth about him. If they do, you'll be in more danger than anyone. You know that.
Yeah, but...
No, Mr. Tanakura's right.
You can stay at my place tonight and then catch the first train in the morning.
It has to be this way, Mamoru.
Right.
Remember, if you need to contact me, go through Master.
All right.
Take care of yourself, will you?
Uh-huh.
And don't drink too much.
Right.
Are you listening to me at all? Look, I can't be there watching over you all the time.
I know.
Mother?
And try not to lose your temper.
Right.
You should be going as well, you know. I'll be happy to give you a lift back to the inn.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mamoru.
Yeah. Isn't this where the big harvest statue used to be?
Hmm? Oh, they moved it. Long time ago.
That's where the Okubo toy store used to be.
It's been out of business for years.
Oh.
They put in one of those big discount chain stores just on the other side of the bypass. Everybody started doing their shopping there.
Remember, you're driving.
Actually, I thought that you were the one who might need a drink. This evening can't have been easy for you. I imagine you must hate me for all this.
Of course not.
I'm sure you resent the fact that I made Mamoru leave town. You probably think I'm doing all this for personal reasons, to save face or something.
You are quite wrong. Believe me, Mr. Tanakura. I can feel nothing but the deepest gratitude towards you after all you've done for us. We couldn't have survived without you. No, if there's anyone I hate, it's our father.
Hmm?
If you can even call him a father.
You've had a long night. Come on. I'll take you home.
Thank you.
Mother, can I come in?
Of course you can.
You don't mind?
Don't be silly. Come lay down. Tell me what's on your mind. Is something wrong? You sure?
Well, there is something.
What is it?
What sort of man is father? Has something happened to him?
What do you mean, dear? You know how busy he is.
No. He's always been busy, but now he's angry all the time. And he hardly ever comes home. I wish I knew what was wrong. But whenever I try and ask him, he treats me like a child. He just says, go to bed, everything will be all right.
Your father's only trying to do what's best for you.
Why won't he ever confide in me? I'm the only one who never knows what's going on.
I'm sorry, Miyuki.
Why are you sorry, Mother?
Thank you for everything.
You take care.
Goodbye. Huh? What the? Should you be here?
It's all right. I won't be here long. Besides, there's nobody around here this early in the morning anyway.
Yeah, but...
Here, I brought you some kumquats. You need to eat more fresh fruit. You're looking pale. Oh, and here, I brought you this. Believe it or not, I knitted the thing myself. Well, you're all ready. I better go.
Wait, sis! Tell me, will we ever be able to live together?
What do you want? You and I aren't children anymore.
Even then, even when we were children, we weren't a real family.
You have to go now. You have to go. Mamoru.